Hello, YouTube viewers. This is Mike with Financial Market Geometry on Saturday, May 15th, 2021. I have decided to make my weekly analysis more structured from this week. My weekly public video will contain 4 parts. First, the review of the outlook I made in the last week. Then go over some of my trades I posted on my Discord server. Thirdly, the outlook of the coming week. Let's get started. This is SP500 daily chart. We had a sharp 1F down in the first 3 days of this week, followed by a strong rebound starting from 5/13. Last week I said 5/12 to 14 is a pivot date. May 12th turned out to be the pivot low. The decline is in the order of 5 frame and certainly forming a 30 frame congestion. So, both the time and structures are right. I also said May 6th 1F up was ending. Indeed, it ended on last Friday. However, my prediction on the price is off. I expected a higher high this week. Surely it didn't happen. I also anticipate another 1F leg up. That didn't happen either. In the beginning of this week, I was affected by my trading bias and traded longs and missed the large down movement. This is SP500 15 minutes chart. I went long on Monday 10:45 bar using bullish spread options. I believe that 1F down ended and it was the first buy. Of course, the position was totaled. I went long again at 3 p.m. bar, hoping bulls could make an intraday V-shaped reversal. That was stopped out with 7 handles loss. Trades on Tuesday were good. Long on 11 a.m. bar and exit the longs and turned short on 12 p.m. bar for a scalp. I went long again at 1 p.m. bar and exited at the last bar. Wednesday was terrible day for me. I call it terrible not because of the account performance. I lost only about 10 handles. 10 handles out of a 4,100 handles are hardly qualified as terrible performance. But trading-wise, it was terrible because I missed the large down leg and went long. You may ask me how I could go long in such an obvious downtrend day. Well, it was a downtrend day only after 11:45 a.m. bar. In addition to that, SPX has already been in the final leg down of the 1F down. Reversal could happen anytime. Thursday was a good day. The only bad part was that I exited my longs at the last red bar. That cost me a big gap up on Friday. So, I had to chase high after SP500 broke 4,160. That's it about my trades I posted on my Discord server. Let's go back to SP500 weekly and see what could happen in the next week. This is the SP500 weekly. This week is a bear bar following the hanging man of the last week. Itself is a hanging man as well. Different to the last week's hanging man, this week's I see a volume surge. I said this week the bear had 1/3 chance in the last public report. I'd like to say the bear has 50% chance in the coming week this time. Moving to the daily chart, we have 3-day sharp decline and 2-day strong rebound. Both the price movements are 1 frame. Before we get to the details, allow me to note that the zigzag lines on all my charts are color-coded. The blue, red, and green represent 1, 5, and 30 frames, respectively. The frames are one of the unique characteristics of price behavior market geometry. It is different to the time frames in conventional technical analyses. With that said, let's go back to the market. The first 1 frame down is certainly impulsive. So, SP500 is on 5F down already. On the other hand, the previous consolidation box was broken and reversed back. The second 1F up looks impulsive, too. What is going on? Is it a bear trap? In my humble opinions, the broad market is in a topping process. More specifically, a megaphone top is being formed. I have drawn the upper part using a thick purple line on the chart. I leave the question of why I haven't drawn the lower line open. If you think you know, please leave the answer in the comments of this video. Go 1 layer deeper, we can see the 1F up leg is quite impulsive. It has its first congestion around 4,110 area and it is still on the major leg up, leg B, of 1F up. I guess the second congestion would form around 4,160 to 4,180. If it gaps down on Monday, we will have the second congestion. After that, it likely has a higher high. Should it gap up and go again like Friday, then my above prediction would be wrong. Depending on where the current 1F up ends, SP500 may or may not have another 1F up leg before revisiting the May 12th low. Regardless that the rebound consists of 1 or 2 up legs, the 5F down movement is still ongoing, and this 5F down is part of the 30F down. If you like my weekly report, please click the like button and subscribe to my channel. You all have a good weekend and happy trading next week.